Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of July 2015. Please remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign. That will give you more information on the energies that you're going to be dealing with. But let's start with this reading right here. You have in the challenge position the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a card that talks about, first of all, the aces are new beginnings, are a new path unfolding in front of you. The Ace of Cups in particular talks about emotional stability, emotional fulfillment, and also is a very spiritual card. So let me just say that if you have been contemplating going into some type of spiritual practice, or going back, also if it's something that you stopped in the past and now you're trying to get back, or you have been thinking about it, really July is the month to do so. But I would say that, being that this card comes up in the challenge position, there has been the ending of a period in your life, and the possibility of starting a new one that is much more balance and much more fulfilling in the emotional sense, Capricorn. And these things are a process. You can't just say, oh, I'll start a new path overnight. It's something that has been developing. I believe it has started developing previous to the month of July. We have been dealing with this type of energies. If you remember readings from other months, I have talked a lot about ending certain phases of our lives, starting on a new path. It's like a trend among all signs, and we're all at different stages, but you are contemplating starting a new path, definitely starting a new path. And the thing is that there's an offer coming your way that will show you this new path, because you have in the center of the reading the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a card, we can see someone who is holding out a cup. It's an offering, and this could be either romantically. Usually this card has a romantic feel to it, someone declaring their love to you. It can also be for some of you something more related to work, but regardless, you will receive an offer in the month of July, Capricorn. And here's the thing, just a few pointers. This could be someone who belongs to the water signs, so a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Also, I see this type of people as the Knight of Cups, I mean. They are usually related to the arts. They're usually related to to words, in terms of a poet, a musician, a writer, someone who can combine in their work the managing words and feelings, emotion, all the water things. And it's very interesting because you have, in a 5 card spread, you have every single card has water. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Temperance card. Regardless of whether the cards are cups or not, they all have water, which means it's going to be a month really focusing on your feelings. I do really strongly feel that this is a reading focusing for those of you who will have the option to the possibility to enter a new relationship. And here's the thing. You have in the position of the help that you're going to receive the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card that talks about, the 10 is the end of the road. And remember, you have the Ace as the new path in front of you. The Ten of Swords is a card that talks about the end of a period that has been very painful, about leaving behind that painful feeling, even perhaps for those of you that have been in some way betrayed, because we see someone who has been stabbed in the back. But the great thing about this card is that the sun is coming up right behind this. You know, the figure of the man being stabbed is really strong and can shock you, but if you pay attention, the sun is coming up behind him. So there is a new day starting. This painful, or this pain situation has come to an end, or is coming to an end in the month of July, and you really have the possibility of starting on a new path. And not only you have the Ten of Swords that talks about that, in combination with the Ten of Swords and the Ace and the new proposal, you have the Six of Swords. And this is a card that talks about embarking on a new journey, embarking on, I don't know if say crusade, but something that feels major in your life. You know, leaving behind what is familiar for something that is not familiar, but you know it's best for you. Looking for new horizons in a way. And this is why I believe this reading has a strong component for those of you who have come out of a relationship, and now in the month of July, a relationship that didn't end so well. Yes. And now in the month of July, you're really suddenly someone comes along and there's a new possibility for new love, and you start to question, do I want to take this opportunity or not? Now, as the outcome card, you have the Temperance. Again, another card that has water. This card is, the word that explains it better is balance. This is a card where the angel is moving water from one cup to the other. She has one foot on the water, one foot on the ground. There's balance. There's equilibrium in this. So this new path unfolding in front of you, Capricorn, will really give you the opportunity to achieve peace and to achieve balance and stability. Because clearly this situation that you left behind was painful. And of course, parting from moving on from a situation, even when we know it's best for us, there is a feeling of sadness in terms of this, in this card. So it's very interesting how this line here of development, we see the possibility of nurturement and fulfillment and emotion stability. And these two cards talk about leaving behind a situation that was quite the opposite. So I hope, Capricorn, that this is helpful for you in the month of July. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and I will see you in the reading for next month.